Welcome to How to Prompt Perfectly. This is part 3 of 4, presented by Lakeisha Ross, your beginner's guide to AI. Now let's talk prompts. I'm sure you hear about them everywhere. What is a prompt? A prompt is the instruction, task, or question you give to AI. It tells AI what you want, how you want it, and who it's for. Think of it as a recipe you hand to a chef. You give the chef the ingredients and the steps that they should take to make it. The clearer the recipe, the better the results, and the more I'm sure you will enjoy your meal. So, how do you prompt? Remember, you are the instructor. AI doesn't decide what to do on its own. You tell it exactly what you want using your prompts, questions, tasks, instructions. AI is the pattern finder. We discussed this in part 1. So it looks at your prompt, searches through the patterns it learned during training, and predicts the best possible outcome. The key is to remember that the clearer your instructions, the better the results. If your prompt is vague, you'll get generic answers. If your prompt is specific in tone, style, audience, and outcome, you'll get responses that actually sound like your brand. So why do prompts matter? AI is only as smart as your prompt. So the clearer the prompt, the clearer and the more usable the answer will be. You can control the output. Prompts let you guide AI's tone, style, audience, and purpose, once again allowing you to stay in control of your brand voice. It saves time with edits. A strong prompt gets it right the first time, fewer rewrites, mistakes, and faster results. You can turn AI into your own personal assistant. The right prompt makes AI act like a copywriter, designer, strategist, or PR pro, whatever role you assign. And consistency across content. Prompts help ensure every post, email, or presentation feels aligned with your brand. So I'm going to share what I call my boss prompt formula, being the brand boss. And it's a simple luck system for writing powerful AI prompts that always deliver on brand results. So the B stands for be the brand authority. Tell AI who it should be, the role, the persona. Once again, we discussed this in part 1 as to why that's important. And you want to write something like, write in a bold, confident voice, I want you to be a viral social media guru. So at that point, you are giving it its role and the persona so that it can write as an expert. Then you want to give it the objective. State your goal. What do you want AI to create? List, bullet points, draft an Instagram caption. What is it about? Is it about consistency? You want to be clear as to what you want it to do and why. Then the specifics, you want to add details like, the format, the length, the keywords. So, for example, it's for female coaches. I want 2 sentences. I want you to include emojis. I want a very strong call to action. These things are how you are specific in what you want. And then there's the style and structure. Guide how it should look and feel. I wanted to make it short. I want to make it catchy. I want to make it more sassy, make it more fun, make it more playful. These are ways that you can guide it so that the responses sound more like your brand. So if you remember the boss prompt formula, B for brand authority, O for objective, S for specifics, and S for style and structure, you should always be able to generate a prompt that gets you results. Here's an example of a content generation prompt that I would use, and it would be something like, write in a confident luxury brand coach voice, create an Instagram caption about consistency for female coaches, 2 sentences, include emojis plus a strong call to action, make it bold, catchy, and ready to post. So that is what we would call a specific and detailed prompt. And another example, if you were maybe doing image generation, I would put something, say it was a fitness or, health and wellness. I would put something like a strong male fitness instructor leading a workout session in a modern gym, wearing a fitted black athletic shirt and shorts, defined muscles, confident posture, motivational expression, bright lighting, high contrast, sports photography style. So that's for if you're trying to generate images. an example of the specifics and the details you want to give in order for that tool that you're using to generate the image that you would like. And now I've got a bonus tip for you that many people don't talk about, but it's good to know. And that is, you can also let AI create the prompt for you. So if you don't know what to prompt or can't think of where to get started, what better than to ask AI to create an AI prompt for you? So option 1 is prompt generation. You can literally, like I said, ask AI to write it for you and just say, write me the perfect prompt to generate 5 Instagram captions in a luxury tone that will stop the scroll. That's an example of what I would put. And what that will do is it will then provide a prompt for you, and then you can use that prompt to get the results that you want. And then option 2 is to reverse prompt engineer. And that is, if you maybe see a logo or an image or an outfit, a style that you like, that you would like to recreate that image or that look or that tone, and you're not sure how to do it, you can simply upload that image, logo, outfit, style to AI, video link to AI, and ask it to reveal what type of prompt could recreate it. So you're saying recreate because you're not doing exactly the same, because we don't want to be copying, but you are just finding out what kind of prompts you can use to recreate something similar. So I would put something like, explain the kind of prompt that would generate this response or this type of image or outfit. Remember, you don't always have to figure it out alone. You can either let AI engineer the prompt for you or reverse engineer outputs you already love. AI isn't magic, it's a mirror. The better the prompt you give, the better the reflection you get back. Prompting is the difference between random results and branded results. So next step, watch the final part, which is 4 of 4, and that's how to monetize AI. I'm sure you want to know about that. Then make sure you've joined our school community, AI Lux Lab for Business. And here you'll get live training, step-by-step tutorials, trending AI news, tips and tools you can use.